Hello there. Um, Welcome on in. I am Puzzle Butter, and I am so happy that you are joining me for this very spooky continuation of Sweet Home for NES. Um, did I miss the salsa and coming soon stream? Hi there, and good morning, Simon. How are you doing today? Hi there, Say Small. I rated before you went live. Aha. Well, that's okay. Thank you for the raid. I'll have to shout you both out. Hold on, I can do this. I'm getting better at this. I have like 2 screens. Um, this gives me good practice, you guys. Shout out at Small. Aha. Haha. Last you were seen playing Fiend. Oh, that's right. You did a spooky stream too. And can I do 2 shout outs right next to each other? I wonder if I can. I'm shouting you both out for each other. There you go. That's right. You played that other, like, scare everybody with this cute, spooky little ghost and try to get everybody to run out. And then there was a space aliens thing. But you're gonna do Fiend at some point in time. Terror Town. Ooh. That's my spooky sound. Also, Simon Ashtier, last time you actually streamed, you were playing Out of the Shadows. Really? Okay, you have to stream again because I know for a fact you did that for Shellathon. We're about to have another Shellathon at some point in time. So, um, yeah, you haven't streamed since Shellathon. Yes, please, and thank you. We should do a Castle Crashers thing like this weekend or something with LaShorty. We keep talking about it. Let's do it. Let's talk LaShorty into it. But you actually have to host one. I don't know how to do that stream together thing. We're usually just in the the same stream and we pick one person to stream. But we're rolling around lots of different ideas and what we're going to do for our next fundraiser. Basically, my little stream team, which is LaShorty Games and Simon Ashtier and Coca-Cola, but also any other friends who want to join and do any charity event type things like Game On to End Lupus, which we do every May now. We're planning on doing next May. And we've got a couple other fundraisers in the mix. Also going to be inviting my now teenager, HP Bug, to got to get him going on his OBS and see if we can make a streamer out of him. Trying to talk him into streaming some Doom. So we'll see. We'll see if we can mom pressure. It's not really peer pressure, is it? We'll see if we can mom pressure him. Let's see. You've been busy most nights, see small. Well, that's okay. That's okay. Busy is good. You've been on staycation. How has your staycation been? Would love to hear about what you've been up to. I know you saw Frankenstein. And guess what you don't know? Because you gave it such an interesting review and we're so excited to see it, the Guillermo del Toro version. I actually saw it too. It took like 2.5 hours. Holy smokes, that movie was long. I kept pausing to chat, pausing to talk, pausing to give theories because it's one of my gaps in sort of that creature feature Halloween horror. It's not really horror. Anyway, I've never read Frankenstein, and I haven't actually watched a Frankenstein either. I have seen like the Mel Brooks Young Frankenstein. So if that counts, then yes. But otherwise, I have not. So, oh, you said you're glad you saw it in theaters? No, I was just blah, 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 blah. Pause. I need to give a theory. Pause. I need to talk about this. Pause. What about the social, emotional context? I mean, I'm impossible to watch a movie with, but it was really, really cool. I did like it. I liked it. Yeah. I've read it a bunch of times. This is closer in the broad sweeps, although not entirely faithful. Yeah, uh, that's what I that's what I gathered from your review of it. So I it made me curious enough to want to see it. In some other watch parties, we have seen, I think, a couple of Guillermo del Toro um, movies, and the one that really stuck with me was that Devil's Backbone. I've still never seen Pan's Labyrinth. Again, gaps. Gaps in my cinema watching experience. But it really stuck with me. Yeah, I missed the Pan's Labyrinth week, so I've never seen it. Yeah, someday. I did really think that the Devil's Backbone was interesting. I liked all of the Spanish, all of that. Puppermancer! Oh my gosh! Welcome in. How are you, my dear? OMG. Uh, got a very special addition to the stream, Puppermancer. If you do not know, they are the immensely talented artists behind my very, very cute, very, very stylish avatar that I've used on Discord, where they made me have that really cute wink. They also have drawn HP Bug and Pando's Bear. They made my old banner and they made my new banner. And they are the most awesome, sweet, amazing, I'm so proud of you, uh, human person. Everyone should follow them. Everyone, you stream now, right? You stream. I know you stream. Um, and I'm just so proud of you. Okay. Yes. Simon did the animation. Here, I'm gonna bring it back. Check this out, Puppermancer. Check this out. Ready? Your drawing that you made with me and HP Bug, my best buddy Simon actually created like this little puzzle piece animation where it all comes together and the banner. Yep. And that's your art. I know, it's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna shout you out. And you go by Puppermancer. Any other plugs that you want to give, you feel free. Because I am just so proud of you. Okay. Oh, and you were streaming art. Okay, there's an ad. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm actually playing a spooky game. Tell me when the ad is. Okay, ad is all done. Sorry about that. I have not taken the time to actually like figure out the whole ad thing. I don't know if I pre-roll them, if I mid-roll them, if I post-roll. I have no idea. I just have never really messed with it, and I have to. I keep going like, okay, next stream, I'll just figure it out, and then I never do. Anyway, feel free to follow them and just know that they are super awesome. Yeah, I use OBS. I sure do. And what I should do is when I have oh, sorry. Okay. My Discord, hopefully. Okay. See Small says streaming art. Art Garfunkel. Art Blakely. Art Clokey. Okay, I don't know the last one. Art Bell. Streaming art. As in they be drawing. I don't know your pronouns, so I do not know. Okay, I draw a lot of Pokemon, Genshin, and designs for games and stuff. Very cool. Okay. So what this game is like a really old game. It's for it's for Nintendo, the original. Okay, you're she, they. Okay, very cool. Thank you. Just want to make sure that I am being respectful and honoring you. Okay. Oh, I missed one thing. C. Small says The Devil's Backbone is one of his favorite films. It was so interesting, and I loved all the Spanish and everything, and it stuck with me. So, anyway. All right. What I should do is when I have like my initial screen, when I have my starting screen on OBS, is just have everybody right on here have, animation by Simon Ash Tier, drawing banner by Puppermancer, and the music by Seven Castle Forest, my favorite chiptune creator. So, anyway. And if you see any really cute froggy emojis, like this one, and 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 this one, those are all Kakalakola, another awesome artist that I know. Oh, Kai told you a little bit about this game when I said I was playing it? Oh, okay. Very cool. Yeah, it's kind of an older game. A lot older than Genshin. I know, they are really cute. All my little cookies. Gotta represent, girl. All right. Who wants to get to some gameplay? I don't remember where I was. This is 8-bit, okay? Honey, this is 8-bit. Long, long, long time ago. Back before you ever wanted my little Eevee as a baby. So there. All right. Let's do this thing. Let me see. Okay. Can everybody see, hear, everything's showing up? Okay. Turn on my controller, my little mini controller, and alright. So I've got a couple different groups here, and I kind of almost died a little bit, sort of. Okay. You play retro games, but you're playing like Fire Red. Yes, Pokemon. Okay. I hear the spooky, eerie soundtrack and your voice clearly. Awesome sauce. Okay. Here's the party. That's the main dude. Let me see if I can get his, okay, so I have to do it in here, right? Okay. Ah! I'm gonna try that again. Does it always follow the same pattern? Is it gonna come on the top again? Oh! Okay. This one's gone. Dang it. Okay. So I don't really have the equipment I need to get through this. Oh, and I'm fighting. Let's see if I can remember. Evil doll. I think this is one of the first ones. So it died quick. Oh, here comes my healer. I'm going to team again. Yes, please team up. Okay, so I have boulders everywhere that are, it's kind of limiting which way I go. There's nothing there. Let me see if I get this message. Okay, so I've got camera and spare key. There's items everywhere that I can't reach. I can't go back. I tried to light this on fire. Nothing happens. I was a little bit sort of lost as to where to go next, so alright, let me go to the party and grab the other group. If one of us is caught, pray. Okay. Oh. Another battle. Worms. Okay. Worms were bugs somehow. So I've got to call Kazoo. And I think just attack. Okay. Ah, poisoned. Okay. He's gonna set you on fire with the lighter, and I am just attacking. Okay. Oh, we got some more leveling up, but Taro is poisoned. So I need to take the medicine one. So I thought of this last time. So I can't tell between Asuka and Akiko, but Akiko is the one who carries the health kit, and it's got like the KI in it. So I'm pretty sure. Yep. So that's the way I'm going to remember. Okay. So I'm going to health kit Akiko. Just going to use it. And Taro's cured. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's not working. The other item I have is a vacuum. And the other item I have is a camera. Nothing. I cannot go through here. Okay. Alright. Oh, hi Game Enjoyer. How are you doing tonight? I am doing alright. Okay. Welcome on in. So, if you hadn't been with us earlier, Puppermancer, there are some bats, and they're weak to light, which is going to be the camera we found out last time. So, and this is all turn-based, so it doesn't matter how long I take to actually figure out which guy does what and what I'm going to do. I had everything written down on a piece of paper, and then I used that paper for HP Bug's homework. We were drawing doodles for his art homework, so it's just filled with like aliens on one side and looks like a crayfish disco party. Aha, okay. But I didn't actually get to write a whole lot of stuff in here, so it's probably not going to help too much. But Taro's the one with the camera. Okay. So taking a picture is light. Aha. Okay, so I'm going to do that again, and maybe call the other group over. I was already in this room, but I can't really find what to do, so we're gonna just sort of try this again. And, okay. I guess a lighter also creates light. I found one that worked, and so I just sort of went with that one. But that's a fair point. I could try, I think I did try a lighter and it didn't do anything. But I can try it again. Okay. Camera. Call Kazu. Bring him over here. And then see if... Because Simon says a lighter makes sense, a camera makes more sense though. Yeah, I know that the camera did do sort of a higher attack, but I can try the lighter. There's nothing saying that there is not more than one way to... lighter is no effect. Okay. Alright. Okay. I think the one that's got the vacuum is Asuka, so... This was the evil doll that just sort of said, "Welcome!" Which is crazy creepy. Alright. Thank you, evil doll. I went up here and there was a really hard to fight zombie guy, but I'm not sure where else to go. I couldn't... just double check that I wasn't able to open other doors. I'm pretty sure I tried to open this door and nothing happened. This was the only place I could go. Hey, evil doll. Oh, my controller's not being crazy responsive. We had to vacuum up some shards. We tried light the fire. Put wood in the fire? Like stoking the fire? No. Okay. Put a candle on the fire. Nothing. Nothing. Just nothing really happening. Oh, hey, Keycliff! Yay! Welcome on in. Welcome on in. So nice to see you. Oh, I'm so happy you're here. So many people coming tonight. How cool is that? Well, I heard that you played this game. Well, I heard it from you. So, and you said that it holds a really special memory. It is not necessarily that easy to navigate, and thus far there have been more questions than answers, and I'm suitably creeped out, so rather enjoyable time. Okay, let me catch up on some comments. So C Small says, maybe the lighter makes things easier to lift. Because it makes things lighter. Ba-dum-bum. He's here all night, folks. He's probably not, because don't you have to get to bed? Oh, just kidding. And Simon says, that sounds like an incredibly possible early NES Japanese to English translation. Oh, make something lighter. I am so worried about that with every one of these notes, because each one seems a little bit more cryptic than the next, except for the one that said, hey, take a picture of this, and I completely missed it and didn't take a picture of it. But we fixed that, so haha, game. Or a clue in a Sierra game, says C Small. Fair. I've only played part of King's Quest VI and no other Sierra games, so when I finally get to streaming those as first playthroughs, it is going to be a time. It's going to be a fun time. But yay, again, welcome on in. He says, sits quietly. Vibrates with silent intensity. Simon bounces quietly. Trying so hard to contain my excitement. Yep, that is the experience. Enjoy it. I am. So I'm so creeped out, and I finally found there was a note that said rune weapons help with curses and things like that. So I tried to change everybody to rune weapons, but it didn't seem like all of the rune weapons matched all of the people, so I couldn't put everything on everyone. And I was trying to figure out, okay, why can some of the characters carry axes or rune axes, it looked like a pike or something, like a pike or an axe, versus okay, so Kazu, that is like my main dude, and I know Emmy. So this guy or girl, actually I don't know which one of these names is necessarily masculine or feminine because I don't know enough about like Japanese language. I know Emmy is a girl and Kazuo, I think, is a boy, but I actually don't know about any of the other characters. So maybe that would help to inform me. So that's something that I don't mind knowing. I don't have the manual or anything like that. So if anyone knows, oh, hey, that's masculine or feminine name, I'm pretty sure that whatever the typical Japanese name is what the original makers way back then would have intended it, and maybe that will give me a clue or help inform some of the powers or something. So that's one thing that I don't know, that I don't mind knowing, that I don't think would be like a spoiler, or because if I just knew more Japanese, then it would be easy. Anyway, C Small says, I'm working on my Fortress Maximus model upgrade kits. I bought some lights for it, but they couldn't be attached because I had gap fillers where the screws were supposed to go. So I bought some vinyl tape and put it inside the slots so that they are held with friction. And it's working like a dream. Oh, that's creative. Okay. Are you going to show and share maybe some pictures of how that's going? I would love to see that. So if you can, whenever you feel you want to, I would love to see your model of Fortress Maximus model upgrade kit. That sounds cool. I will say there were one or two things that I thought were a little janky, but they were just one or two points of frustration in a long line of amazing moments. Oh, very cool. Well, I am excited to keep going with this. I do a lot of talking, so I will try to I'll try to keep it to like I can actually get some gameplay down. It's like my 4th stream, and I feel like I'm really still at the beginning of the game, and I'm okay with that. However long it takes, we are just having fun with it and hanging out. So, C Small says KQVI is my favorite. KQVI. Explain. Oh, hi Hawk of Doom. Welcome on in. Enjoy your lurk. Very cool. Nice to see you again. Key says, if you've played any of the Resident Evil games, this fascinating to noodle on as its historical predecessor. Okay, so I have actually not played any Resident Evil games other than somebody handing me a controller at some point in time in college on some sort of PlayStation or Xbox and saying, hey, do you want to play this for a few minutes? And that little bit of time in college, probably 5 minutes of gameplay, is all I've ever physically played of Resident Evil. But I did know that this inspired future Resident Evil, so super cool. You said, oh, Sakano translated the manual. Oh, I don't have a copy of that. I don't really know them. I saw them in your stream when you were streaming last time, when you're streaming Pokemon. And I would love to get my hands on the actual manual if it's available anywhere. That would be super cool. Pigeonfish. Oh, hi Pigeonfish. Welcome on in. How are you doing tonight? You say that Asuka, Emi, and Akio are all female. Okay. Hey, that's cool. Okay, so the one carrying the key, the one carrying the vacuum, and the one carrying the med kit. All female. Huh. Okay. That's good information to know. I'm gonna write that down. Okay. Maybe it'll help me figure something out later. So the other two I'm gonna assume are male. Unless it's like one guy and 4 chicks coming in here, which, dude. So I don't know about Chero. That's all I don't know so far, but probably male. Okay, got it. Also, hi. Hi. Are you a boy or a girl? Let's not start that again. Gotta catch him. Oh. Okay, sorry. That's right. It was a whole thing in the Pokemon stream. Saka's translation is a website that I can look at, and it's spoiler free if that would be helpful. That would be helpful. I'll sit on it just in case. Yes. Okay. Yeah, if you could DM me that link so that I could take a look at the manual, that would be super helpful. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there's a whole list. See, small says Kazu, male, director, Emi, female, Kazu's daughter. That's his daughter. Ryo, male, photographer. That's Taro, right? Photographer, Taro. Akio, producer, female. Asuka, reporter, and art restorer. Okay, and Asuka has the vacuum. Why if they're, oh, art restorer. Okay, so you're vacuuming up the dust. I did do that on one of the frescoes. I vacuumed up the dust. Okay, photographer, camera, male. Wait, so why does the health kit person have to be why does the producer have to carry the health kit? Okay. King's Quest 6. Oh, and you already put the link key. Thank you. I will check that out. I'm gonna grab that link. Maybe can I grab it and like stick it in someplace where I can find it later? So I don't know how to go back to. Hey, it says file not found. Okay, nope, I got it. Alright. Aha. Okay. Alright, I got it. Very cool. Thank you. There's nothing in retro gaming that Saka isn't involved with. Oh, okay. Maybe, I don't know, I've been in the retro community for a while and I still don't know everybody. So, just somebody else to get to know. Yay! Okay, you dropped it to Simon as well. So he can read up on it and dole out the info. Yeah, very cool. He does usually help me out that way sometimes. I know when I was doing my Shantae streams, it was really helpful. And congratulations on the streak, 7 streams, the Game Enjoyer. Aw, that's cute. That's very sweet. Thank you. I don't know everybody either, says Simon. Yay! Sako's Japanese, it's much better than yours, but you know a bit. Okay, you took it in college. Very cool. Oh, you did? You took it in college? How fun. I always wanted to take Japanese, but I ended up just having my schedule way too full to take a language in college. And I kind of relied on already being bilingual, so with Spanish, kind of rested on that laurel. But I did take martial arts in college, so that was fun. I did take kung fu, so that was a good time for a couple years. Okay. I know one phrase. Benjo doko desu ka? Where is the toilet? Ah, okay. I might know him as Rain Warrior or Brad Smith. He's a good friend of Jordy's. Oh, I know Jordy from Hungary's Discord on occasion. Very cool. Simon says, it's the one and only thing I remember from 6th grade history. The teacher thought he'd spice things up and prevent people from falling asleep in his class by deciding to teach us all Japanese. I don't know how anyone passed. Well, at least you would all know how to use the toilet in Japan. So that is a plus. Okay. And enjoy your work, Key. And thank you for the help. Thank you for the help with the link. Simon says, I love school, but he didn't help. I bet. Alright, here we go. Let's continue. Alright, so I'm trying to figure out if there's a pattern. Tarot's the only other guy. He's got a silver dagger of some sort, silver knife. I don't know. Asuka. Okay. Well, I accidentally went to the party, so we're just gonna keep walking up. I got kind of scared and ran away from here. Oh, a skull. There were not instructions on a skull. There was no note saying what you might be weak against. Although, a skull might be more physical than spiritual. And they said that there was physical and spiritual energies, right? So, or weaknesses and strengths. So, possibly you would be susceptible to a physical attack. I'm gonna call the other group just because it seemed like everybody getting in on an attack might be a good idea. I could try to take a picture of you. I don't know why that might work. A picture of a skull. At least I'll know if it has no effect, and then it'll maybe inform my decisions later. It doesn't seem to be logical. Okay. There was a green thing coming out of you. Okay. Was that a snake? It might have been a snake. Okay. I'm gonna attack. And the camera did nothing, so I'm gonna attack. I could try the lighter. Emmy has a key, which might do nothing. I wonder how many prayer points I have. Could try some praying. And health kit. I don't know how that could be helpful. Let's see how physical attacks do. Hand damage. Oh, the lighter helped. Okay. Lighter was the only item that seemed to help. But it was 13 damage. It didn't say has no effect. Okay. So we're going to take that as a clue. And we sort of looked at the sky, right? He says, "Why did you abandon me?" Oh. And did we try to talk to him? It says nobody's there. Okay. Oh, there's a little mousey. Hi, little mousey. Aw, I will save you. Can I talk to the mouse? No, I can't. Alright, I'm gonna try to read the note. Look. To go beyond, turn on the generator first. There has to be a generator nearby. Okay. Let's get the gang back together. Ooh, I gotta hit the party first, right? Okay. So, looks like the fireplace was kind of a bust. Let's see. Oh. Maybe there's a generator over here. Okay. Zombie. I think this is the guy I ran into trouble with before. Let's see if lighting him on fire works at all. Couldn't hurt. Medkit does not seem to be helpful. Okay. Lighter did nothing. Let me call the other group over. How about praying? Ooh, okay, so the thing that did the most damage there was the praying, but I don't know how many more prayer points I have. Hopefully he's close to dead? Maybe a picture of him? I don't think vacuuming him will help. I'm just gonna keep trying to attack. Oh, okay. Woohoo. These needed these wood boards. Okay. Oh, you guys. We have painting. We have painting. Okay. Oh no. Ah, dang it. No, pray. Pray. Something took me. Oh, let's take a look. A note. The generator is east. Okay. Item. Okay, I can't use it. Can I take it? He's full, so he can't take it. Alright. I have to have somebody else maybe take it. Whatever it is. Okay. You use vacuum on zombie. Zombie feels undignified. Sounds accurate. Okay. Well, I at least know there's a fresco here. And I don't know how to save that person who... okay, this person has an oak. Pike of some sort. So let's see if... let's see if maybe they can change their weapon. Okay. Item. Oh, it's move, not use. Okay. Akio can't. Okay. Why can't you? Okay. Well, let's try that again with Kazu. Maybe if I'm not pushing the wrong thing, can... oh, okay. Same item. Alright. So Taro is... let's bring him in here. We're gonna need the camera anyway, right? So if we're gonna need the camera anyway, let's go grab him. Okay. Ah! We're fighting. I feel like. Maybe. Oh, I think it's just my controller. Okay. I'm gonna pray. Oh, okay. Oh, you're Trixie. Okay. Oh, man. Should I run away? I only have 33 hit points left. I don't want to die. No more prayer. Okay. You gotta be close. Come on. Oh no, I'm stunned. Oh no. Okay. How many hit points does this thing have? Kazu, get over here. Okay. Oh my gosh. Can he pray? Oh. Okay, that was kind of scary. Let's team up. Okay? Yes, team up. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I do not want to be fighting a lot of those zombie guys. But at least everybody's over here in the picture room, right? So let's just take a picture. Oh, hey, not everybody. I'm still missing somebody. Okay. And then this was... Take a picture of it, please. Okay. We did that with the other ones. So everything's in order of date. So 1/23, January 23rd. The mallet, which we got a clue before about a mallet, saying that it was going to take down boulders, which feels like it's going to be an item of some sort. And I say an item and not a weapon because I think mallets can be weapons, but it was going to have a use. And so far, everything that has had a use, I mean, maybe I could use it as both. But I feel like, so this is an item that's going to be used to take down these boulders. So where are you? In the room with small beasts. Do they mean small monsters? Like the little dolls? Because those things were creepy and they were kind of beast-like. In the room with small beasts. Okay. That didn't help as much as I had been hoping for. In the room with small beasts. Anything in the manual that could possibly be helpful right now that would not be a spoiler and is in the manual, that would be super cool to know and super cool to have an idea about over here. Let's see. Okay, well, wood is always helpful. It seems to be, oh, everything's kind of full. But it does tell me what everybody's holding. So, Taro is my other guy. He's got, what should you look for? Okay, is something about a room with small beasts. Maybe, is there somewhere what they consider beasts? Is that sort of a mob? Is there a list of mobs? Is a beast there? Is that a translation issue? Does it mean like small creature? I don't know. It might be a translation thing. So, trying to figure out this translation is going to be its own mystery, isn't it? I'm running out of space to keep everything. I already have 2 pieces of wood. So I am not sure I'm going to pick up this extra piece of wood unless I really need it for something. Maybe I'll get stuck on this side and really wish I had a piece of wood. Although I'm not sure what I would need to come back here for later. So yeah, I'm not sure what you should look for. So never mind. I don't know. I guess just if there's different mobs, if anything would be a small beast. Like, is that a mob type that I'm looking for? Is it a room that has that mob type and then it'll be really easy, or is it something that I need to decipher? That's what I want to know. But don't make any guesses on that second part. Okay, so I already took a picture. I've already got the clue. I know I'm looking for a mallet. I don't know where the mallet is. And who can carry what weapon is still kind of a mystery. Sorry, I'm just sitting here like thinking on things. My brain is trying to puzzle it. It has to puzzle better. Duh. Right now, I do not feel like I am puzzling better. I feel like I am puzzling... There you go. I feel like I am puzzling butter. Normally I save that for when I'm like butterfingers and I fall off of something. But right now I feel like my brain is turned off. There's something I'm missing. Why can some people carry weapons and some people not carry that same weapon? There's silver, oak, and rune. And I'm also missing a person. That's right. It's not... Is it Emmy? Did Emmy? Oh, here she is. Okay. Oh, hey, Mousy. You're a small beast. You are a small beast. Okay. What do I do with you? Can I pick up the mouse? If I go to... Wait. Are you an item? Can I pick you up? Move. She also has a rune weapon. She's my little daughter. And if I'm Kazoo, right? Kazu? If I'm Kazu... Say small. How dare you think? What makes you think there are weapon restrictions? Because some people say I can't. When I ask them to move it into the weapon slot. But not everybody. So one character will say I can't, and the other character will allow me to put it into the weapon slot. So that's why I think there are some weapon restrictions. I'm just not sure what they would be. If only certain members can carry rune weapons, but there do seem to be a couple different kinds of rune weapons, or if only some can carry oak weapons, or if only some can carry, like, the daggers. Everybody was able to sort of carry a dagger at the beginning, so I'm not sure. Let's see. So, like, if I go to her and I try to just go to item, I want to move old sword. Okay, so she can use an old sword, but now she's not protected against curses, right? So if I take a look at her character, she has an attack with the old sword of 25, which may or may not mean physical, spiritual, and may or may not be a... and maybe I'm overthinking this, guys. There's every chance that I am overthinking this and just kind of getting myself stuck. But see, this old sword is 25-15. And the only other clue about two different kinds of damage was that first skeleton, and he said that there's physical and spiritual damage types or weaknesses. So that's why I'm assuming that some are physical and some are spiritual. So maybe 25, let's say, physical, and 15 spiritual, or vice versa. And, okay, so that's Emmy right now with the old knife. So Emmy can carry knives. She can carry this pole, this stick. And, okay, the manual mentions that the weapons are divided into 3 types. Weapons versus living things, wild dogs, and maggots. Okay. Wild dogs? Oh no, I don't want to fight puppies. No. I don't want to. And there are no dogs here. There are no dogs inside. No. What are they thinking? Darn it, Resident Evil. Is this where Resident Evil gets it from? The puppy fighting? Because, no thank you. Alright, I haven't seen any, so I'm going to decide that that's just a thing to think about later. So the manual mentions that weapons are divided into 3 types. Weapons versus living, wild dogs and maggots. These are fruit knife, spear, or longsword. Okay, number 2, weapons versus spirits, like silver knife and pitchfork. Why pitchfork? I don't know. Floating souls and vengeful spirits. Okay, so is that like the wisps, maybe? The wisp might be like a floating soul or a vengeful spirit. We've seen like the doll. We've seen So that, I'm not sure if that's a spirit type or if that's a actual, yeah, wisps probably. 3 weapons to prevent curses, like amulet spear, amulet axe. Okay, so that must be like the rune, because runes, they say runes prevent curses. So rune spear, rune axe maybe. No mention of bats or bugs though. Okay. So maybe the maggots are the bugs as well, like the worms, or maybe maggots and worms are kind of the same thing. Maybe that's a translation issue because those worms did look a little maggoty, and then maggots would be more likely to be bugs, which would be affected by the fire, and it said bugs. So I'm going to make that jump in my mind just to sort of categorize it. And if I'm wrong, then it'll have to prove to me that I'm wrong. Because they did kind of look maggoty, the worms. So, okay. Fruit knife, spear, longsword, then pitchforks and silver knife, and then what I'm assuming is rune spear, rune axe. That's going to prevent curses. So right now, this is the old knife. Fruit knife, spear, longsword. Is that like an old sword maybe? Old longsword? Maybe this is the longsword. Okay. She can at least hold both. And this old sword is 25 and 15. So if I switch back, right, item, grab, move. So this is the rude spear. It's got to be the rune spear. Or amulet spear. Preventing the curse. So that could be a plus to it. Okay. Ah! Okay. Something fell. Something fell. I just heard a noise. Did I just hear a noise? I feel like I just heard a noise. Okay. I'm gonna look at her now, and she's 15 and 13. So actually, it's better both ways. To have the sword. So I'm just gonna switch her to the sword. Okay. That looks like a long sword. So I'm gonna call that the long sword, which means it's powerful against living things. Okay. I'm gonna use that against the worms, and if that works, then okay. Okay. Man, I'm gonna grab that. I know this is a tonic. Right? Item. Grab this tonic. And I'm gonna grab this extra wood. No. Don't do that. Okay. Emmy, don't die. Emmy, do not die. How many prayer points does she have? Okay. Alright, prayed her problems away. And it says, if this is the room with the small beast, it says the mallet is in here. Right? That was the clue. Oh my god. I am. I'm in Envy's... I'm in Emmy's inventory. I'm back. Okay, do you have a vacuum to clean up the glass shards? Yeah, but I didn't hear. Okay, okay. You know what? I'm not scared and I'm not panicking. I did hear something. Okay. Simon says I heard something. C Small says, that was me. I dropped a jar of pickles. You did not. You did not. That was the game, and it's doing something to me. Do you have a vacuum to clean up the glass shards? Well, C Small might have to have a vacuum at home, but it wasn't him. Okay. And The key. Key glyph. Keys in in Emmy's inventory. Okay, I'm not panicking. What's the mouse doing with the mallet? I mean, it could be a mighty mouse. I don't know. You know. Here I come to save the day. That was Mighty Mouse, folks. You're welcome. Just a little bit of a grounding technique. I do got this. Okay, I'm gonna take the other item. Pigeon Fist says, vacuum schmacuum. Who's gonna buy more pickles? That's fair. See, Small? It's your job to get the pickles. Yes, but small messes. I have a relic from the 1980s. A dustbuster. Oh, for small messes, you have a dustbuster. Oh man, yeah, the 80s called. Just use a rag to wash it up. While I move this wood thing. Where would this even be in here? Mousy, give me the item. It's probably not the small beast, and I'm gonna use a key on you. Nothing. Okay. It's probably not the small beast. Oh hey, I didn't fall in there. Okay. But I'm here now. No. No fighting. Dang. How many tonics did I have? Asuka. Okay. Can I pray you away? No. Okay. Can I call... I'm gonna go back to where the manual was talking about. Is zombies anywhere on this list? Okay. Dogs, maggots, floating souls, vengeful spirits, and preventing curses. Nothing about zombies? Is there anything about zombies? Oh, that was a line from Back to the Future, Part 2. She tries to sell Marty a dustbuster in the antique store. She does? Who? Who? See, it's called Stream Brain for a reason. I've got, Oh, thank you for the clip. You did not. Yes, I was yelling at I was yelling at my viewer and my friend, See Small. I may have been panicking a little. I'm more grounded now. I'm not scared. I'm trying to figure out who to call. I don't want to call Asuka. She's only got like 20 hit points left. So, if I call Kazu, can I unparty him? No, I can't. So if I call him, I better... Oh, she got frozen. Oh no. Okay. And then he ran away. I don't know if the zombie's a he or a she, but status ailments. Grabbing Akio. Grabbing Akio. Akio. Do your thing. I do have a tonic. Should I bring? I did shut that down so quickly. I was freaking out a little bit, a tiny bit on stream. Sorry, Say Small. I'm sorry you dropped You dropped your pickles accidentally, pretendedly. It was really the stream. It was something scary in this house, though. So I named my nurse after Redox. Oh, Redox, my sweet, sweet friend, whose time slot I'm actually in right now. So normally Red streams right now, but she's had such a busy time. I was like, you know what? I'll do Tuesdays after sci-fi, and I'll just start streaming a little bit, and hopefully she'll be back before I embarrass myself too much and distort the Pixel Pun name. But I'm streaming in her stead, and normally I'm watching her and relaxing with popcorn or something, and some other snack type item. But anyway, I digress. And she was your nurse in my run through, and she had the most epic moment in the game. Oh, she saved the day. Bats. I was seriously sweating it. What's been the coolest moment so far in my playthrough? Gosh, I don't know. I haven't played like enough of it so far. I think let's see. I figured something out. And then somebody was like, "Yay, you figured it out!" And they make what was it? Proto Shield. And what did I figure out? My stream brain is like really coming into. You have something to admit. You didn't actually drop a jar of pickles. Yeah, yes, I knew that. I did know that. That's why I called you on it. Oh, maybe it was the rope burning or cutting? Maybe. That might be it, Simon. I feel like it was bigger than that, though. I feel like I did figure out the rope burning. But that was kind of easy. It was my first guess on that one. Oh, it's when I died, when I fell through the chasm with the one character, and then I didn't know, like, they couldn't come back. And then I panicked, and I immediately lost the second character also. And I tried to team them. I tried to grab every item. And it was kind of, that was my first real moment of panic. And then I figured out that you have to be sort of across from them. And I was going to try it out. So I let somebody fall. Accidentally on purpose. And then I tried to pull them up. And I successfully pulled them up. And nobody died. And I was really happy. And somebody was proud of me for solving that mystery or figuring that piece out, or I could pull somebody out of the chasm and they didn't like smear the wall with death, and that was cool because I lost 2 party members like in the first stream very early on, so I had to kind of restart and yeah, didn't know that they can't come back, and I didn't know how to get them out of the chasm. But that was pretty cool. It is more stressful than it looks. So that was the one. Yay! I successfully answered a question. It throws these things at you that make you think fast, and then delight when you realize that something is possible. Yeah, where like the chandelier is going to fall on you, and it says, do you want to jump left or do you want to jump right? And yeah, I still don't know what the right answer was. Or the chair comes at you, go left, go right. If you don't answer in enough time, you just get hit. But I never figured out which one was the right one. I think I took 3 damage, but maybe I can dodge one if another one comes by again. So we'll see. Yeah, it was like chair. I was like, is this the WWE portion of the stream? Or I wasn't sure what was going on, but it was a chair coming back. So, okay. I am going to use my health kit, and everybody's free. Okay. Can I team you together? Yeah. Safety in numbers. Aha. Okay, so I did take the picture. I do know that there's supposed to be a generator to the east. And if I use my directions and say, never eat shredded wheat, east is that way. So I'm going to head that way to the east to try to get a generator. Key says, oh, we have not met my favorite enemy yet. I will save that story for later. Oh boy. I think I know the one, says Simon. The copious use of exclamation points is such a part of the charm. Yeah, everything's so excited and so exciting. Then I become excitable, right? And the music just sort of stays at this like eerie, the music doesn't have like a place of completion. It's not like a full tune. It's just like this creepy backdrop. There's not like, oh, here's a different tune for this part or this or that, you know? It's just this kind of like constant creep, which is kind of cool. Who in your life hated shredded wheat so much? That's not how you learned it. How did you guys learn your north, south, east, and west directions? When I was in school, they taught us, NESH, never eat shredded wheat. So that's how I learned mine. So I don't know. The shredded wheat that I had when I was a kid came in these big bricks. There's no sugar in it, and you just sort of had to break it with your hands. And if it was really like stale, and then you just put it in the milk, then you'd have to add like legit sugar to it. If you wanted it to taste like anything other than just wheat, like it wasn't the frosted. So I don't know. It wasn't my favorite. Anyway, I had to use my hands to describe breaking the thing, so I don't even have my hand on the controller anymore. Oh, hey, Seven Castle Forest in the house. Just popping in for very briefly tonight. Hope Sweet Home is going well. There was Say Smalls dropping jars of pickles, and there's dustbusters needed to pick it up, and zombies are almost killing one of my characters. I should probably use a tonic gun, but I don't know how many of those I have, so I'm being kind of stingy. So anyway, okay, here's a mnemonic. It says, never eat soapy waffles. Ew, who would eat soapy waffles? NESW, never, okay. I have never heard of this mnemonic. It's fascinating. Wait, which one have you never heard of? Never eat soapy waffles or never eat shredded wheat? Because, they're two different childhoods. Soapy waffles. And I don't know. So, anyway, welcome in and enjoy the time that you are here, Seven. Always love having you, and I bragged about your chiptune earlier, my salsa tune, which I adore, that you made me. So, I don't know how I learned the cardinal directions. It's an interesting question. Yeah. Puzzle Mom, see small. Oh, I totally did. I used my HP bug voice. It's true. I learned. Okay. C Small says, 7. What are your thoughts on how video game music needs to loop and eschew traditional music movements and structure? And that's a complicated question for 7. So, haha, I don't have to answer. Okay, a rat in the house may eat the ice cream. A rat in the house may eat the ice cream? This is how we were taught to spell arithmetic as a kid. That A rat in the house may eat the ice cream. Arithmetic. OMG. I can see that. That one's really interesting. I've never heard of that one. That's pretty cool. I've never heard of that. I don't have one for directions. Okay. There's another one that I learned for something that other people don't. They look at me like I'm crazy. Oh, it's the musical notes. Okay. So I learned face, obviously face for the whole, like all the open notes. And then for the ones on the lines, I learned elephants got big dirty feet. And somebody else told me later on that I was crazy and it's supposed to be all good boys do fine, maybe, or something. Or a good boy does fine. Something about good boys. I don't know. But so everybody learns different little mnemonics of that for things. I don't know. It's pretty cool. So, C Small says, I feel like I don't need a mnemonic to remember not to eat Sophie waffles. That is what I'm saying. Different kinds. Oh, Shorty says, oh, hi, Shorty. Welcome in. Welcome out of lurk. My dear, how are you doing tonight? I think it was soggy waffles. Oh, never eat soggy waffles. Oh, that's kind of gross. Not you, just the soggy waffles bit. Oh, like too much maple syrup on it. Seven Castle Forest says, it does sometimes need to loop. It does not need to eschew structure. Pigeonfish says, I learned directions from RPGs. That's fair. That's fair and pretty cool. My very educated mother just served us 9 pies or pizzas. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. And thank you for including Pluto, because, I mean, you heard about Pluto, right? That's messed up. Have a good night, Puzzle and Chat. Oh, you have a good night, Honk of Doom. Thanks for coming in for this time. I will try to get through more of the game. I did get a whole other picture, so that is one accomplishment. All cars eat gas. Oh, they do eat gas. All cows eat grass. All cows eat grass. A-C-E-G. All cows eat grass. A-C-E-G. Okay. Okay. All good boys do fine. And good boys do fine always. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, so I've seen that one. Every good boy does fine. So everybody's got some things that they learn. You didn't need a mnemonic to be told not to eat Sophie waffles. 2 words. Tide Pod. Oh, yeah. I mean fair. That entire... I don't want to say fad, but that entire thing is just totally creepy and lost on me. I just didn't even buy Tide Pods for forever. I was like paranoid that, you know, the kids would get into them. And no, that I made homemade ones. I don't know how that was any better. Yeah, I made my own homemade Tide Pods. Don't ask. Don't ask. Or learning the musical modes. It's something like don't practically like magic acts. I don't practically like magic acts. Okay. Good night, 7. Thank you. Every good boy deserves fudge. Oh, I like that one. Every good boy deserves fudge. Okay, C Small. Were you a good boy? Do you like fudge? Did you eat fudge? Tell me all the things about the fudge. Or not. That's okay. I digress. Okay. I need a mnemonic to help me spell mnemonic. I know. Oh, do you remember Johnny Mnemonic? That was a movie, right? I never saw it, but it just reminded me of that. Mnemonic devices. Okay. Tide Pods do look like they taste good. No! See, Small, no, do not eat Tide Pods. I mean, how many times do you have to be mommed this stream? I swear, just don't leave you alone by yourself. Just come over or something, and, if you need to be taken care of or something tonight. I swear. Kidding. Okay. Anyway, okay. Let's see. I was not a good boy. I was terrible at music. Oh no! Well, are most of these mnemonics for music and stuff? Although, I did know a different one for the solar system. Was it Simon? Did you do the solar system one? And I don't know how I picked that up because I didn't know that one, but my very educated mother just served us 9 pies. I'll have to think on it when I don't have stream brain and I'm not like right in the middle of this. Okay. Anyway. See, Small was not a good boy because he lied about the pickles. I know, I swear. I know one for the classification of animals, but it's not appropriate and I can't believe a teacher told us. Kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Right? So... Don't tell me if it's not appropriate and the teacher shouldn't have actually taught it to you. Never mind, I don't know. We're a family-friendly stream. Just in case my kid, HP Bug, ever comes back and watches any of my streams or anything like that, I don't want him to be like, Mom, you taught me a new word, or something. Or, how dare, you told me not to say that. So, but anyway, I haven't seen the movie, but I like William Gibson's story that's based on it. Oh, okay, is that another book that I need to add? This is like the 3rd piece of literature that you have talked about today that I haven't read. And normally you're like, oh, do you know this poet, or do you know that poet, or who's read Pilgrim's Progress, or who, knows, a Robert Frost poem, and normally I'm like, oh yeah, I've read that. Oh yeah, I've read that. But that's 3. I have not read that. So that's another one I need to do. Okay. Anyway, so let's see. Here I am. Okay, just trying to catch up in chat here. But they were like, but I guarantee you'll never forget it. Oh yeah, I hate it when a teacher does that. And then you don't forget it, but you really didn't want to know. They'll make your waffles soapy. Oh no. So related question I never realized was something that had different answers. How did you learn which months have 30 days versus 31? Oh, there was a song, a poem, that we learned. So, 30 días trae noviembre con abril, junio y septiembre. So, that was 30 days has November with April, June, and September. Okay, so those are the ones that have 30 days. And there's a whole poem that goes to it that's like all in Spanish. Apparently I did not know how to do this in English. And I don't know why I never remembered. So I only learned that in Spanish. I don't know how do you do it in English? I have no idea. My brain didn't realize that was Spanish until right now. So I'm just having a moment about that. Huh. Okay. Clearly you don't need it anyway. Oh, the kingdom, phylum, class, order, family, genus, species. Yeah. Don't worry. I'm strictly rated for everyone. Yeah. You are great for everyone. I know. You're just like me. I'm going to keep everything happy and good and family friendly on the stream. Perfect. Okay. But it's teacher approved, says Pigeonfish. No. Oh, you got another one, Simon. Simon. Yes, I yelled at C Small again. C Small. Heart. I don't mean to keep yelling at you on stream. Apparently I'm just a mom today. By the way, I'm happy to be here. I'm so enjoying this conversation. It's the best. Me too. Okay, C Small. Yeah. So 30 days hath something November, noviembre, con abril, y septiembre. Yeah, the other one ends in ember. Yep. Do not read A Pilgrim's Progress. I know somebody who just did a play based on Pilgrim's Progress and made a youth group do it. And like it was a whole group of teenagers that were doing yeah, you can DM me about it later if you really want to know. But it was a whole thing. So yeah, people still do plays and things about that. Key says, yes, you are remembering bits and pieces of the one I know, but I think your cart contacts need a little cleaning. The tongue. Yes. My tongue. Key glyph. I think you taught me, says Simon. Okay. Yes, bilingual mode activated. Form of a confused listener. Form of an ice confused listener. That was Wonder Twins. Because my head had to do that. Yeah, that's the poem you learned. Okay, very cool. Key. C Small says, I didn't learn it that way. If I did, I would call all the months by their Spanish names. Yeah, so apparently. So the one time my partner was trying to remember how many days there were in the month, he started counting on his knuckles. And I was like, what are you doing? He says, 30 days hath September, April, June, and November. All the rest have 31, except quite the contrary, February, which has 28 the most of the time, but in leap year, 29. Well, there it is. There's the English version. Haha. Oh, dang. My artful line breaks didn't make it. Oh, that's okay. Using your knuckles to remember how many down the line. Okay, I kind of get it. I think I kind of get it. I think I get it. Okay. C Small says the one that fails me is the daylight savings one. Fall back in and spring fall forward. Fall forward and spring fall forward and spring back also works. Yeah, I always thought that was weird, right? But I think with springs, because they're more springy, like spring forward, like it just sounds like, everything's bright and shiny in the spring. Versus spring back, you're like, no, not the spring, but you want spring to come, right? So, and then fall back, like, oh, I'm falling back. I don't want this. Like, no one wants the cold weather. Dude, there's like an inch of snow outside right now where I am. Okay, maybe 2. I've got like 2 inches out there. So fall back, no, and then spring forward, fall back. I don't know. I'm making that up, but it makes sense, doesn't it, folks? Okay, forcing teenagers to perform a play based on Pilgrim's Progress. Someone should call CPS. I know. They were so happy to do it too, though. I can't even. Okay, but there is another method that involves counting on your knuckles, and it was the most bizarre thing. My partner didn't even realize there was a poem. He thought everyone did the knuckle counting. Huh. yeah, it's like learning your times tables, and whenever you go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you do it the other way around. I never learned that till I was an adult, and I had already spent all the time memorizing my times tables. And I was like, there was an easier way, or like you hold up your fingers and you're like, okay, and then you switch the fingers over. I've got my hand out and my finger. I don't have a camera. Okay, that's a lie. I do have a camera, but I never put it up because my house is a mess, if you must know. But I get a green screen or something. Maybe someday I'll put my camera up and you guys can see me talk with my hands and know that I've got like my fingers on 9 and whatnot to do the times tables. Okay, all right. Anyway, so I will sing it for you someday, Puzzle. Yeah, yes, do it. Next stream. I'm going to hold you to that. Someone click that because Glyph is going to sing for me the knuckle counting thing, and it's going to be super cool. Yes, do this. Please. Yes, and you're doing Pokemon again. Very soon. I just know it. I have this feeling in my fingers and in my toes. I have no idea what Pilgrim's Progress is. Oh, it's this really, I think 1500s, 1800s. It's an old epic book, poem. It's an epic story, and yeah, I'll let you look it up. It's its own thing. Yeah. So, no snow here, says C Small, yet, but both of my recycling bins disappeared today. Oh no, was it windy? I'm not sure if they were stolen or if they blew away. Sometimes our wind is so bad that they will blow away, but it's a whole street, so you just have to look down the street, I guess, and hopefully you see them. Yeah, an old Christian religious book. Yes, there it is, Pigeon Fish. That is it. Help me with mental maths, please. Okay, so if you have your hands up and you do you do the first knuckle, then wait, how do you do that? Okay, 50 or 63, 72, 81. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, so you do 9, right? And you just like get your pinky down. You have your hands out in front of you. And then if you put your ring finger down, then you can see you've got 8. Okay, so 9, not 9, and then you've got 81, 72, 63. If you keep putting each finger down, 54, 45, all right, 36, 27, 18, 9. It's like making your body an abacus. Yes, 100%. That's what it is. Okay. Yes. I'll figure out some way to show. Maybe I'll put it on the science and learning on the Pixel Pond. And I'll put my hands out and take pictures, or maybe make a little video and put it on the science and learning on Pixel Pond Discord. Okay? Yes. Oh yay! Hey, guess what? Glyph, you are my #1 clipper because I never have clips made of anything that I do. So, woohoo! That's pretty cool. Okay. So, I hope you find your bins though. I hope you find your bins, C Small. Okay, so that was kind of the mental math. Maybe, yeah, I'll put it up there. So he says, I remember a ridiculous amount of random factoids simply because of the band They Might Be Giants decided to make songs about them. Oh my gosh. That takes me back. They Might Be Giants. Very, very way back. Yeah, that does take me back. To late 90s. Takes me back to the late 90s. Wow. Awesome. And why don't bands, I'm going to sound like a new lady, but why don't bands like make good music anymore? C. Small says, it's a 1600s novel that's an allegory for how a Christian should lead a wholesome life. One of those awful things you have to read as an English major. There you go. And Simon says, 30 days sounds like the beginning of a spell incantation. 30 days have September, cauldron bubble, fire ember, see the smoke reveal the fate, and please tell us today's date. Wow. Key says, if I had given my entire education through song, I would remember everything I realized. That is fair. Songs help everything, man. I use songs all the time with Pandos. Like, literally, even just regular directions help him out. You know, his brain was wired differently. My teenager, who is mostly nonverbal and autistic, and he's awesome, but it's not a but, it's an and. He's awesome, and songs really help. So even with wash, I just put everything to song. Wash, wash, wash your hands, wash them till they're clean. Washity, 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 cleany, cleany, clean. Dry, dry, dry your hands. Like, everything was a song in the house. And some days that's like all the voice I would hear was just me singing because he was nonverbal, and it was just me singing all day long songs. Okay, anyway, sorry. Yes, making your body an abacus. Somebody remind me to do the hand thing. So, and you're not getting exactly, but this is the vibe you're getting. Yes, that is what it is. I learned how to count binary on my fingers. Like binary, the programming, like the binary number for 4 is considered rude and should not be directed at others. Hey, I got that reference. I got that joke. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Okay. I think you're about to change my life, Puzzle. I learned how to count in binary on my fingers around college and excitedly told my mother about it. Oh, that sounds adorable. Cyber Shinobi? Aw, snap. Welcome on in. We are talking about silly things. I forgot we're playing a game, but we're totally playing a game. I'm not doing very well in it. I had to like problem solve pieces, but in the back of my mind, rest assured, folks, that I am actually puzzling things, and it's all going to come out, okay? Rest assured. I'm puzzling things in the back of my mind. And she goes, oh yeah, and just blazes through counting binary on her fingers. And I was like, well, dang, that's awesome. Aww, that's really cool. Bonding moment with your mom. How cool is that? It's puzzle. It is me. I don't actually stream that much, but here I am, streaming. That's why I don't stream. I'm just talking the whole time, just reading chat. TMBG are great. TMBG are great. Are great? Okay, somebody will have to explain that to me later. These days we have mobile phones. Oh, right. Instead of yeah, but I mean, you do want to do their little incant bubble, toil and trouble, fire, burn, cauldron, bubble. You know, there's something that mobile phones can't give you. This game is let's keep. The game is let's keep Puzzle talking while her game characters rest and try not to hyperventilate. I know. I'm like, you guys should see me. No, please don't see me. I am sweating from head to toe because I'm wearing like this short sleeve shirt and a long sleeve hoodie thing and then a zip up hoodie thing. And I am sweating from head to toe because I want to make sure I catch every comment and I'm saying everything and I'm talking to everybody and I'm having so much fun chatting with everyone. And I'm like, eventually I'll get through the chat, right? And then I can like make progress on this game. And in the back of my head, that's what I'm thinking. But it's causing me to like sweat from head to toe. So if I were trying to look pretty for a stream, and you know, who doesn't want to look pretty? I try to be occasionally try to comb my hair. I'm not very good with makeup, but I like to try to look pretty. But right now, you would see like a mess from head to toe. So, yeah, feel lucky that I do not put my webcam on, people. Because you'd be like, there's the horror stream. Anyway, I digress. Okay. That is the game. Simon says, yes, these days, Samsung Galaxy phones can smoke and tell us the date. They can smoke all on their own. They're not like those really good Motorola's we used to have. Nokia. Yes, they might be giants. That is correct, too small. Key says, one time when one of my best friends and I were playing Resident Evil together, we comforted ourselves by sorting our inventory for 30 minutes. Oh, that sounds like me playing Silent Hill. That was the scariest game I ever played, ever. So, but I never played like the Resident Evil like all the way through, but I still remember my fear of Silent Hill. Like, I insisted that I played it, like I had to play it, you know, in the dark, like with the, like, not during the daytime with the lights on, you know, just, I had to be the full ambiance, and it freaked me the heck out. You're gonna make Puzzle lose her voice and now talk about herself as a third person like a crazy person. Kidding. But I love that. Key says, this is reminding me of that. I'm not trying to avoid the stream, I promise. Or avoid the playing. Probably. I mean, I might be. If we don't leave this room, everything will be fine. No fear here. No fear here. Okay. The game is to keep flooding chat. Oh, wait, no. I don't want you to sweat. I'm gonna wind it down. Oh, and Shorty says I'm always beautiful. Oh, that's because you're like, you and Simon are my best friends, so you have to tell me that. Goes back to vibrating with silent energy. No, it's okay. It's okay. I don't mind. Sweating's good. It's like the only workout I'm gonna get today. I want to see you always. Oh, honey. I hurt you, Shorty. This game doesn't have a built-in timer like Metroid, does it? Uh-oh. The one time. Only the one time? Oh, about the trying to not get yourself not scared. I know. Okay. Alright. So, here I am to the end of chat. Sweating like crazy. I'm gonna take off my my third layer. That's what happens when you grow up in the grunge, like, as a teenager. And you just put on like 10 layers a day, because that's what we used to do. And you had the one around your waist, and you had the extra teeth, and you had this and that, and you were in 10 layers. And so, like, I live in layers like I'm in the 90s and 2000s still. Okay, here I am. Gonna finish this game tonight. Kidding, we're not finishing tonight, but we are continuing. Okay. So, I learned that maybe, okay, Akio can also not take the axe. This is the rune axe. So who can? I'm gonna try the camera guy. I'm gonna try Taro. I was actually thinking about this. Got the silver knife, right? We got the silver knife. And party Taro. I'm gonna try. Oops. Okay. I gotta get Akio out of the way. Okay. I actually have been thinking about this in the back of my, brain. And so Asuka, is it girls and boys? Can girls and boys take different knives and different things? She can't, but can he? Okay. Wait, I got it, guys. Wait, this is actually a thing. The waxy, that's what I called it last time. Which was the that's what I called it. And it was like, something else was the elves. It was like, it's supposed to be clues, but it looks like elves. And I was like, oh, watch out for look for the clues. But it was like, look for the elves. And it confused me. But I think, okay, so, silver. Emi, Akio could not take this rune axe, right? But Kazu and Taro could. Those are the only two boys. So, if I want to test this theory, I'm going to I'm gonna switch it back to Taro. I know he can grab this, right? Item. He can grab this, right? The way to test this is to see if that last one, the vacuum carrier, right? Vacuum carrier, which is Asuka. Can you? Asuka can't. 3 girls can't take the rune axe. The 2 boys can. That's the difference between the can and can't. She can't take those. I wonder if it works other ways. Okay, so axes. Only guys can carry axes. That's why it's not letting the other characters. Okay, I have that written down. That's why it's not letting the other 3 take it. That's how I tested it, and that's how it works. Okay? Okay. I feel like I learned something now. Now I'm going to look in chat, and it's going to be really, really full, isn't it? Okay. Is this going to be super 80s and sexist and only the men can carry the axes? 100%. That is what it was. 100%. That is what it was. But I'm okay with it only because I feel like I figured something out in this whole long stream. I'm not okay with it on principle, but I'm okay with it in the playthrough because I learned something. Yes. So I'm going to give it to Taro, which is the camera guy, which is right here. Actually, before I do that, let me see what his current stats are. Okay, he's 10 and 14 with the silver sword, silver knife. And I still don't know what that is. I think it's probably like physical spiritual. I'm gonna assume that's what it is because in what Simon was reading me on the manual, it said that there's against living, against spiritual, and the rune weapons or amulets or whatever it was were against the curses. So the silver was in that first category, so it's physical. They should be better against living things. So the higher number is 14. So maybe the second number is physical, spiritual physical. Okay. Let me, sorry, I'm not looking at chat just for a second because I'm trying to get this straight in my head. Let me switch this out. Item. Then I'm moving the silver to the room, and I'm going to check the new stats for Taro. 15-15. It's higher for both anyway, because it was 10-14 and now it's 15-15, but now it's like equally powerful in physical as it is, which is the third kind, as it is in the spiritual. Okay, so that has to be it. Spiritual, physical, and then if it's a rune, it's going to be good against curses. Okay, I figured two things out. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm doing a dance. You can't see it, but it's there. Okay, wow. LOL, that sounds like the garbage kids say in playgrounds. I know. I could totally hold an axe. Take that. Only boys can carry axes. I know. Exactly. 100%. Yes, I did do a cheer dance. I had really high hopes for Asuka, but in my heart, I can carry any of them. Keyglyph, I don't remember that being a thing during your playthrough. I didn't have a way to confirm it, I think, because we had casualties. Like permadeath? That's the scariest part for me, right? So Asuka has 20 hit points left. I don't want to use a tonic. I know if I get into one more fight, that could be the end of her. So I think I gotta use a tonic. I think I have to. But, so if there wasn't a way to confirm it, then yeah, I can see it maybe not necessarily being a thing, but there's definitely only some people who can use one or the other, and that's the only pattern that I can see. It's at least one that works. I will probably try this again the next time I get another similar item, like another axe or another, to see if there's something that the girls can carry that the boys can't. Like life, but I meant like in life, like girls, we'd be carrying everything, man. Just saying. All right, you guys. I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use a tonic. Oh wait, can I use an item? Not in battle? Okay, so that was the better item anyway, and I have... Oh no, please don't be... Oh, can I run? Who do I have in this battle? Who do I have in this battle? Who was with Taro? Asuka is, because I can call one of the other two. Okay. Use your big puzzle brain and think your way out of this problem. I have a couple options here. I can run and possibly get hit. I can attack and see if I have a tonic for myself. I think that's the safest way. I feel like it might be a waste of a tonic, but maybe if I bring everybody together. Okay, what if I call Akio instead of attacking Tool, use a tonic, then maybe I can use a tonic on the whole group again. Because I actually don't know if a tonic works for the whole group every time, or if you actually all have to be in the same group. So the only way that I can guarantee it is all being in the same group. So that's sort of the foolproof way. And then okay. Okay, so everybody got restored. Everybody's together. And does that mean I have prayer points back up? Heck yes, it does. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Whew. Oh, that feels, I know it's like one little battle, but I'm gonna celebrate anyway, and it's okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, my heart, you guys. I was stuck in a commercial that was playing, let's hear it for the boys. Yeah. From Footloose. Sarah Jessica Parker, singing that. The commercials heard our conversation, but alas, it wasn't a commercial about Axis. Darn. Maybe that's why they made that, the soap. Axe body spray. And the boys thought, okay, well, I can't wield a real axe, so I know. Kidding. Boys are awesome. Hearts, but we can still do everything we can do. Useless algorithms. Useless? Where are the axe commercials? Oh, hey! Axe commercials. Which axe? Know your market. Jeez, I know, exactly. They should be doing horror marketing. Halloween candy? It's past Halloween. Something with axes. Not axe body spray. Yeah, I didn't reload saves in my game. I carried the burden of all my choices. Wow, that's pretty brave. Holy smokes. So when you died and there was like a character that died, they just didn't come back and empty it, you like finished the game with just like that one I had 2 characters die like on my first stream, and I totally restarted. I started all the way from the beginning and just restarted the game. So this is that restart. At least the zombie is being very polite and letting me think about this. I know, he was kind of a polite zombie, and that's why I like turn-based RPGs, because sometimes my brain needs that extra little bit to process and think about, to re-decide my decision, and while the zombie just sits there and just waits for me to decide. Somebody should put that in like a movie or a game or something. You know what I mean? They should put that in the game or in a movie. From a game to a movie. Like a movie that's based on a game. Oh, you guys, it's East Coast. I'm like so tired. And I haven't saved at all this whole stream. Not even once. You said saved. And I'm realizing that I have not done that. Save. Yes, save the game. Yes, continue. Ha, now I have a save. I'm smart. I'm gonna do a load, or not a, I'm gonna do a save state too, that way I can just come right back onto that spot. Because I don't know if saving works really well in this. I haven't tried to go back to a save other than to load at the beginning of the stream. But I would hope that it works well. Asuka died very, very early on, and I had named her after me, so it got too cocky. Oh no! Yeah, Simon was asking, Keeglith, who was it that died? And who did you have to go without? And what was their special item? So Asuka's special item is the vacuum. So you had to go without the vacuum. What happens if you get to a place where there's shards that you have to pick up and you lost that character? Because in that one where it was a bunch of boulders, the note said there's extra keys and cameras. Find them. Do you know the room I'm talking about had a chair in it at the beginning of the stream? And when somebody got picked up by the spirit, Akiko ended up in that room. Our little nurse ended up in that room, and we had to like get her back out. It's got all the boulders. The note in that room. I'm closing my eyes so I can remember it. Just like going back into my memory. The note in that room said, sorry, did I mention that I have OCD? I have OCD, and not an eidetic memory, but it's a lot closer than most people's. So if I close my eyes, I can take pictures of things that I've seen, or I can hear back sounds that I've heard with like a weird accuracy. I just have to like go to that file in my brain and sort of reach back, and then I can hear it like I was hearing it for the first time, which sometimes means I have to sort of stop and listen to it, like quietly just listen so that I can hear it again, or visually look at it, and then I literally reread it in my brain. So it said something like, there's another camera and keys, and find them! Exclamation point, exclamation point. So anyway, eyes closed, eyes opened again. Brilliantly done. Oh, thank you. You figured this out much, much, much earlier than I did. Way to go. Oh, thank you. Yay, I won the game. I will say that they still helped after they fell, but it was not convenient. Oh, you're able to have them help because if they're vacuuming things up and you need that vacuum and they don't have extra vacuums, I would worry about being like soft locked or something like that. Anyway, sorry. I think someone in chat actually said to me, are you using your dead party members as an item box? Yes, that's exactly what I was doing. Oh, okay, so then oh, I got you now. Multi-level up. Whoop whoop. Yes, thank you, Key. Someone said that to you in chat, though. That's like, spoilers, don't help me. But at the same time, if they were just observing what you were doing, I mean, that's not really. It's just like, oh, yeah, that's what you're doing. So is that. Pretty cool. I have that. The same with oral memory, but not visual. Your visual is Garbo. Okay. Time to watch the movie. Yay, I beat the game. Spoiler, the house is haunted. Darn it. Spoiler, there are no pickles. Darn it. Because C Small broke the jar. It all comes together. It all comes together. Key, you're gonna have to like come in on the movie after I beat the game down the road. C Small says he's gonna do a watch party, and we're all gonna watch Sweet Home. And I will be so scared, surrounded by all of my plushies and Spice and Darby and probably blankets, but I'm gonna watch it after I beat the game. So you have to come. No. Okay. No. Is it just like scary movies in general, or is there something about the movie that I need to know that is going to completely freak me out? Okay, so I watched this spooky season the Tremors movies. I watched Aliens. I watched Alien. I watched The Thing. I've really stretched myself with horror stuff this spooky season. I'm trying to step outside my comfort zones, but sometimes someone has like a visual thing where it's just like, no, something's too triggering. That happens to be with some subject matters which shall remain nameless, and that's totally okay, and no worries, and definitely no judgment. But it would be awesome to have you in on a movie night, any movie night, that we do a watch party. So, C Small says there are pickles, but they've been in the fridge a long, long time. I wonder if they're safe to eat. Bum bum bum. The real horror is when food goes bad. Oh, it's this weird key thing. I can't handle a lot of violent media because I can't wipe it from my mind afterwards. No, I hear you. I hear you. I like being scared for sure. I like suspense, but I can't do graphic violence and gore. And even sometimes I have issues when you don't actively see the violence. There are some subject matters that are super triggering for me, and everybody has things, and I just want big hugs. No worries. We'll watch something fun and sweet, like an animated adventure of some sort that will be cool and has no gore, or something suspenseful and scary, psychological. But we shall do it. We'll make a watch party night of something. You just avoid movies a lot. Oh. C Small says Sweet Home has both general scariness and some specifically triggering things. Okay, so we'll have to chat about that. Come to movie night at Ren's Key. They're mostly not scary. They so are mostly not scary. They're really fun. We have a bunch of holiday ones for the holiday season coming up. And next week is going to be Back to the Future 3. So Renaissance Discord, Sunday nights at 8. Be there, or be a four-sided quadrilateral. Is what I always say. But you know when you hear a square. Don't worry. Watch movies, you would still be there. Yes, come. I feel like we're going to do lots of fun stuff. Yes. I'm so glad that you've been feeling better, Key, that you're on the mend, that you've figured out some things that you need to, and I don't want to say too much about whatever your personal journey and things like that, but from what you've told me, I'm just really happy in like the direction things thoughts are going. I couldn't be happier. Yes, definitely hugs. Oh, I know you do want to hang, of course. Simon says, can pickles even go bad? Yes. It's just a cucumber with vinegar and salt water. Pickles were invented to be preserved. Yes, but everything can go bad eventually, and they can get gross, and if they look fuzzy, you do not want to eat fuzzy pickles. Don't eat fuzzy pickles. I'm not sure. I mean, eventually everything will go bad. Yes. Yes. They get fuzzy. Don't eat them when they're fuzzy. As a biochemist, I don't think I have to tell you this, but just in case. Fuzzy pickles. It can happen. I've seen it. I've seen it. College life is gross, you guys. Okay, so anyway, I'm so glad too. I wanted to hang with folks, but you're just not able to. I know. Sometimes I don't have the bandwidth because of the boys. Sometimes, like, life is just life. And when you can, make the best of it. When you can, make the best of the hang. Never eat fuzzy pickles. N-E-F-T. Yes, you have to think of something for that to be the mnemonic device, too. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair. Then Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. Take that, C Small. I mean, I don't know why I'm yelling at you so much today. Sorry about that. We'll have to do tongue twisters next stream because, like, there's a couple that I can't do, but I'm actually pretty good at tongue twisters. Okay. My dudes and ladies, it is 12:30. I have kids to get on the bus tomorrow. So, despite very little having been accomplished this stream, I think I'm actually going to have to call it. Okay. I'll be better next stream. I promise. That's Shantae really, really trying. Good night, guys. We did. We found a new fresco. Yay! And I saved. You didn't leave the room, and everything was fine. That's exactly right. I didn't have to leave the room. I'll leave it next stream. Okay. All right. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for hanging with me. So nice to have you join me on the stream, everyone. And thanks for playing. There's my salsa. Thanks for playing with me. I almost died so much. Let's find a friend to raid. I'm sorry I didn't do more. I hope everyone's okay. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Enjoyed me. I hope you enjoyed me. I certainly enjoyed having all of you. Simon says, let's raid LaShorty. I don't think she's streaming, but we could try to strong arm her into a stream. No, just kidding. Whoever tells me who they want to raid, we're gonna raid them. So, who is on right now that I could raid? My beautiful peoples. Let me look at my following and see. Oh, Capsule J is streaming. Simon says, LaShorty, you're up! Okay, we're gonna raid Capsule J. Thank you so much for everyone who came. C Small, Key, Simon, Shorty, the Game Enjoyer. Let's see, who else was here? I'm gonna keep going through all the chat. Yeah, LaShorty, Hawk of Doom, Pigeonfish, and That's the end of my chat. And anybody else who came and hung out and chilled with me, I appreciate you. And let's find Jay. Mama tired. I'm gonna have to get kids on the bus tomorrow. Alright, guys. I don't know what the game is, but it's got a cardinal direction in it. I think it's fair. Oh, Raven, you just got here. Oh, well, you will. We're gonna raid Capsule J, and maybe you can find somebody new. But I'm so happy you came, Raven. Thank you. South Midnight action adventure based on mythology of the American Southwest. Not sure what the game is rated, but Capsule is chill and a relaxed time. That is right. Okay. Let's start this raid. Thanks again for joining me, and we'll see you next time.